I've just because of the way I am, I can't get out of an hour without talking about price to a certain extent, having been a sales guy for a CDMO for too many years. Joanne, we did a editorial with other board members as well about price. CMC and price. I mean, look, the CDMO may want you to do a bunch of stuff that you don't want to pay for and do right away. On the other hand, they may be correct and you should do it, but you don't want to pay for it. Talk a little bit about how do you understand, what you need to pay for now and how much you might need to pay for it. Those comparisons.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's you have to do at the beginning of every project. We do kind of a risk mitigation kind of table and start understanding what your risks are. And, you don't have to get super fancy with medium, high impact, blah, blah, blah. Just kind of grossly at a high level, understand what your risks are. And then, if one understands their modality pretty well, they understand the biology, they work with the translational medicine and discovery research teams and the clinicians to understand risks around the potential risks with a drug, then you're just going to tailor your CMC. And in some modalities, you may not want to take a particular risk, and in other modalities, that risk is completely fine, or molecules. And I think to me, it depends on the biology. And again, I want to put a plug for getting CMC involved in very early and collaborating with the rest of the functions in research and clinical to truly, because I think making decisions within the context of the specific molecule, therapeutic area, and biology will help you do a better risk assessment and make better decisions overall.
Vince, do you agree? Understand your risks, help you to understand your costs and your pricing?
Yeah, and I think I'd like to throw another dimension on this, right? When you're evaluating what a CDMO cost, right? One big question is, when do you pay them, right? And because I've seen a trend now where more and more CMOs are requiring payment up front, or at least large down payments on projects, more so than I saw that in the past. Right. So when you consider time value of money, that's another consideration to think of. And, frankly, I don't blame them, especially with development companies, because, if something goes wrong, we could be gone. Right. So they're getting their money up front whenever possible.